Very warm welcome to you all, dear students, at this significant platform wherein you have to take a very important decision which career or path you're going to opt for. Because remember this thing, your decision can make or break your whole life. I am Suhail Heather, coordinator of Lahore Grammar School, here to elaborate the scope of sociology as a whole and A-level sociology syllabus, its contents, its paper pattern, and its marking key specifically. Dear students, why subject selection is so very important to you at this stage? Because the subjects students choose at school often determine the type of the career they follow later in their life. Selecting subjects you like makes your life at school enjoyable. That's why you have to think categorically before selecting the subjects. If that is enjoyable for you, so what will happen? More likely to do well in a subject you're enjoying, doing better in your examination because you have a keen interest towards this subject. Dear students, how not to decide any subject? Because what? Do not choose a subject because your friends are taking it and opting for it. Your favorite teacher is teaching it. You have heard it is an easy subject. You need to do it for a future career even though you are no good at it or hate it. Remember, students, you have to keep your capabilities, your abilities, and your interest in front of you while deciding your subject selections. Because this is a key stage where you have to decide and its impacts will disturb you or will make you or will prove you better for your later on life. Now we'll discuss the career options in sociology. There are so many fields where you can opt later on. You can pave your way for the future career while adopting sociology. You can be applied sociologist, you can be social scientist, public relation officer, then counselor you can be at the school level or any official level, or the data collector at any organization, or the demographer, or the planner, or the analyst, journalist, political researcher, social service, civil servant, consultant, and teacher. What are the learning outcomes or the aims of sociology syllabus as A-level Cambridge syllabus? The student will be able to having knowledge and understanding of sociological terms, theories, methods, and research findings. The student will be having an awareness of the range and the limitations of sociological theory, an appreciation and understanding of individual, social, and cultural diversity. There are so many fractions in the society, so you must have this recognition, what its background, how the culture, morals, and the traditions evaluates the society, and of the continuity and the change in social life. Why you should choose sociology? Because it encourages learners to think sociologically about contemporary social, cultural, and political issues. It provides opportunities to explore key concepts and debates of sociology. It develops the skills of interpretation, application, analysis, and evaluation, whatever the field you choose in the future. Now we'll discuss what are the subject contents of sociology. In A's level, you will read and you will study two papers, paper 1 and paper 2. In paper 1, you will study socialization, identity and methods of research. Paper 2, you will study the family. In A level, you will go through two papers, paper 3 and paper 4. In paper 3, you will study in detail education. Paper 4, you will study the three different topics, globalization, media, and religion. Now we'll study sociology content is in a broader aspect. In paper 1, there are the two main topics which we'll study. The first one is socialization, identity and methods of research, socialization and the creation of social identity. What are its subtopics? We'll study how the process of learning and sociology runs, especially in the society through social control, conformity and resistance, social identity and change. The second topic which we'll study in paper 1, that is methods of research, how the research process is evaluated through the types of data, methods, and research design, and approaches to sociological research and different research issues. We'll study how the research is evaluated in a broader aspect. In paper 2, we'll study the family in detail. What is the structure of the family, how the family constitutes itself and becomes a primary section of the society, its theories of the family and social change. Then subtopics, perspectives on the role of the family and diversity in social change. Then the next topic, family roles in changing relationships, how gender equality and the experience of the family life works according to age and family life. In paper 3, we'll study education. What is education and society? Its theories about the role of education and social mobility and its influences on the curriculum. And then next topic is education and inequality. What is intelligence and educational attainment? Social class and educational attainment, what are their differences? How the working class or the rich class gain their educational goals remaining in the specific structure. And then how the ethnicity and educational attainments, what ethnicity plays a vital role in the attainment of in the society or at the global level. Next is the gender and educational attainment. What is the segregation and the differences between male and the female educational attainment in the society? Paper 4, there are three different main chunks which you have to study and go through, and that is globalization, media, and religion. First one is globalization. Contemporary issues, for example, globalization, poverty, and inequalities in the society. Globalization and migration, globalization and crime. Of what are the key factors which we have to study? That is the key debates, concepts, and perspectives. Perspectives on globalization, globalization and identity, globalization, power, and politics. Next one is media. How the media functions in the society, how it's control the society, control the minds of the society. So we study the big chunk is of ownership and the control of the media, traditional media and the new media. What is the difference? How the media is upgrading itself with the passage of the time. Theories of the media and influences on media content. The impact of the new media. Next is media representation and its effects. Media representations of the class, gender, ethnicity, and age groups according to the different fractions, how the media influences and what kind of the changes it brings in the society, different models of the media effects, and then the impact of the media on the behavior and the attitude of the individual and of society as a whole. Next is religion. Religion is a very complex term or the concept we have to study here in detail. Religion and social order. Religion and society. Religion and social order. Religion as a source of social change. And then what kind of the influences of the religion bring in the society. The secularization debate, gender and feminism and religion. And religion is the post-modernity and the modernism. What kind of the changes in the present scenario religion has brought. Now we'll go through the detail how the sociology's 4 papers are assessed. What's their timing, what's their marks, and what's their division. The first paper 1 is covering the topic socialization, identity, and methods of research. Its timing is 1 hour 30 minutes. Marks are 60. Candidates answer 4 questions. There are the 2 sections in the paper. Section A consists on 3 compulsory questions which you have to attempt. Section B, 1 essay question you have to do. The 1 essay question's marks are 26 from a choice of the 2 externally assessed. 50% of the A's level and 25% of the A level this paper is possessing. Now the paper 2, this is the family, is the topic, the concept on which the whole paper will be constituted. Its timing is 1 hour 30 minutes. Marks are 60. Candidates answer 4 questions. Just this is the replica of the paper 1. In section A, there are the 3 compulsory questions you have to attempt. Section B, 1 essay question that consists of 26 marks out of a choice of the 2 externally assessed. So now the 50% of the A's level and 25% of the A level this paper is having and the constitutes of. Now we look towards paper 3. The topic is education. Its timing is 1 hour 15 minutes. Total marks are 50. Candidates answer 4 compulsory questions. Question 4 is an essay based and its marks are 26. So it means externally assessed 20% of the A level. This paper is having the weightage. Paper 4 covering the 3 main topics: globalization, media, and religion. Its timing is 1 hour 45 minutes. Marks are 70. Candidates answer 2 essay questions, 35 marks each. Section A, globalization. Section B, media. Section C, religion. It means these 3 different sections covering 3 different topics. Each section has 2 essay questions. So candidates select 1 question from 2 different sections. It means externally assess 30% of the A level. Now boys, there is a big reminder for you. What? Students should take subjects in which they have interest, ability, best suit their future needs. Don't look towards your friends. Don't hang around with your favorite teacher. Just only look towards these three basic things: interest, ability, and best suit your future needs. If you have keeping these three main things in front of you, you won't have any difficulty in building your career of the future. But if you don't look towards these three things and you run behind your friends or the teachers or so many other people, so then there will be a big danger for your future. So we want that you have to keep in mind before deciding these three things: interest, ability, and the best suit for your future needs. Now next, boys, there is the sociology course book. Which book you have to buy? I have placed the two books images. The books are the same. This is the old version, the sociology, and the writer is Chris Levsey. And the next one is the modern version, the new version of the book. So you have to buy this, the new version. There are hardly different concepts, but there's some new patterns and the contents in variation is there, and the marking key in detail in the new version book. They have elaborated each and everything separately, and in detail they make the students understand how to attempt the questions. Boys, thank you very much for your kind attention. I hope that whatever I said and through my experience, whatever I have taught you, you will learn. And still, if you have any query in the question, graciously I will entertain you, and you can ask me in the Google Classroom. Thank you very much once again.